I think most of you are familiar with the gospel story of Jesus going up to Galilee and all the crowds of people following because they had heard of the miracles that he was performing. So he had them up there with him and he began to teach him. But he looked at Philip and he said to Philip, the apostle, he said, "How are we going to feed all these people?" And Philip is like thinking, well, how are we going to have enough money to buy enough food for all of these people? I mean, Philip is overwhelmed with this crowd. But Jesus was testing him, and Jesus always teaches lessons to his followers. So Andrew said, well, there is a boy here, and it says, who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good are these? What good are these? And Jesus says, bring them here, right? Bring them to me. Bring what this young boy has so that I can bless it. And I love this story, as so many of us do. This is one of our favorites, right? I love it because of the message in it. This idea that Jesus's followers follow him, so they're with him always. And there's a huge crowd of Jesus's followers always with him. And Jesus can feed all of us. Jesus can feed all of us through the offerings of others. And the irony of this is Philip saying, where all the wages, look at how much money it would take to feed all these people. And yet when we gather on Sunday for a service, we put the basket around. We ask people what they have. And everyone thinks it's money. And so people put money in the basket. We're all Philip in that regard. But it isn't only about money. Yes, that's something that we can offer. But it is about those gifts that we think are not that important. Those things like Andrew said, well, we have this, but what good is that going to do for all the people? It is those gifts that is the real message of this story. I think most of us have been surprised at one point in our life where we saw that we were connected to someone else in some way that we really didn't understand. Like we knew what to say to a person, or we knew what that person needed before that person even knew. Something nurses are really good at. There's this connectedness of humanity. And we learned that even stronger through COVID. We learned that, yes, we can help each other. Yes, people that we take for granted every day. People that we see as not being all that important. All of a sudden, we recognize that they were essential. That the gift that they had to offer to humanity was so needed that we would not survive without them. So when we look at what gift can we offer for the world, we should never feel that we are too small to offer something. Because when offered to the master of the universe, right? That master that I call God, when offered to God, it can be turned into something that will feed everyone, that will make a difference in the lives of everyone, even though we may not know how that will happen, or we may not even see the effects of it. All we need to know is we are connected to everyone else. We are connected to nature. We are connected to humanity. And what we offer the world matters. And it can be multiplied when we offer it to God. This is the real message of Jesus, who laid down his life for the sake of others. This is what we are called to do as followers of Jesus. And Jesus is there to accept our gift. And Jesus is there to multiply it for the sake of others. So offer that gift and make a difference in the world with the gift that you have, and see that you are essential to the mission of Jesus Christ today and every day. Amen.